cool car.
How do I look?
You look nice. You look like you have a lot of freckles on you. Oh, just like her, as far as I can recall. I'm not so sure about this plan. What's the plan?
Don't worry, it'll work. I'm good at this. I'm a very apt pupil. A very apt pupil.
So.
Here, take my phone. Call for help the moment something looks fishy.
Okay. That's mighty generous of you. I appreciate that. Let's continue the conversation, Leah. So, I have a question.
Shoot.
You told me that she and I had a fight, and that I stormed out and left the restaurant first.
I did, yes.
Okay, but in my memory, it didn't happen exactly like that.
Right, it was her.
Do you have any answers for me, Leah? Because I feel like I'm asking a lot of questions here. Yes, she left the restaurant first.
Yes, and?
Why did you lie to me about that? Who really left first? I'm a little confused, Leah, so I'd like to know who really left first.
There's something at the end of this road that you don't want to find.
Isn't the end of the road the destination, though? But I do want to find it. People keep telling me this. Yeah, why do they keep telling me this?
If you only wanted to find it, there wouldn't be all this conflict.
Conflict?
Drivers lying to you, drugging you with raisins, all the little glitches, things that don't make sense.
I took those raisins of my own accord.
It's hardly been a smooth ride, has it?
I mean, it's been okay. It's been a little trippy. You make it sound like it's my fault.
There are two sides to every story, right? The argument back at the diner. Maybe there was something missing for her. Something missing between the two of you.
What do you think was missing? That's hardly the point. She's been kidnapped. Yeah, wasn't she kidnapped?
Fine. We can continue barreling along the highway if that's what your photos tell you.
The photos are the only things I can trust right now.
So what did you learn back there from your photo?
She was having an affair with the phone guy. Yeah, that much seems clear. I saw the phone number.
You have my phone. Why don't you call it then?
I do. I can't see all the numbers that were missing.
And you think he's also this man with all the eyes?
I don't know. Man with many eyes, yes.
Hey, you said he has 10 of them, right?
Like a spider or something? That's right. He wears them around his wrist. That's right.
Have another look at that card. 10 little...
That card?
Little eyes. See him?
This card? 10 little eyes. I don't see 10 little eyes.
Freaky, right?
What is this? Wow, you're sharp. I noticed that back at the diner. No, I'm gonna say she's sharp because I wasn't picking up on that. Gemini, when you experience the world with two personalities, everyone you meet seems to have two sides. Geminis want to trust, but struggle to do so, as their experience has taught them to watch out for their selfishness and deceit in others. Well, that's very horoscopy, like it said.
Almost there now.
Whoa, what are we doing down here?
Time to get in character.
How did we get down there? What do you mean in character? Is this the gas station? Are you sure you're up for this?
Sure, I can't see a thing. What gives?
With the turnaround, we need to get out of here?
I can't. The car is jammed somehow.
Well, what is going on? Why do I keep jumping to the dashboard?
What the hell? Is it funny?
Whoa! Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm kidnapped. Oh, I got the little tiny phone. And some matches. Oh, I can call for help. Okay, sweet. Call number. Oh my gosh, I'm kidnapped. I'm in somebody's trunk. Let me out. Whose trunk am I in?
Yellow.
Hey, Vern.
Copernicus? Is that you?
Yes, help me out of here.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam. Swinging by your toes over a tiger cage?
All I know is I'm in the trunk of a car.
Locked in a trunk? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. How'd you manage that?
I don't even know. I was trapped by the man with many eyes.
I sincerely doubt that. The fact that I'm hearing your voice now suggests otherwise.
He's got her, though. I need to rescue her. Or why is he out to get me anyways?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You've sworn to deceive me, Vern. I'm going to feed the birds now. I want to know the truth. Look where that got you.
Oh. Yeah, okay, you made your point.
Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus?
The locked one? Yes, it's in the mailbox. Yeah.
Have you opened it yet?
No, I haven't found the key.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are.
Will it help me find the man with many eyes?
Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong. You need to learn the spell first, before you can go up against him.
What? There's a spell?
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. But let's start by getting you out of that box.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, I've got my farmer's almanac here. Let's have a look. Hang on. C, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk. First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious.
Nope, there's no latch.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Got him.
Okay. Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you.
Okay.
Got them?
I think so.
What color are the lights?
Well, it was red. Oh, no.
We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta run now. Good luck to you, kid.
Wait, what? What do you mean you gotta run now? How am I supposed to make it? Oh. Well, look at here. Okay. There. And this. Yes, this should actually work. I think. Yes, we got it. Oh my gosh, that rewiring was crazy. That was a pain in the butt. Hello. Was I just in your trunk? Excuse me, sir. Are you the man with many eyes? Hello. How did I wind up in your trunk?
ما أدري شو تسوي بسيارتي بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان راح تسح بعدين.
English?
آسف ما أدري هاي مو صدق بس أنا أشعر به كان من صدق حاجة سعر.
I don't
كل شيء
understand what
هنا
you're saying.
إلها دلالة رمزية السترن الجير ولا القرن على الدشبول. حس حتى لو أحد إيدي من السترن السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل.
I don't understand you.
أشوف إنه هذا
جنان. Speak English.
معود على كيفك. أريد أوقف.
Where's the exit? Let me out. Let me out. Oh, are you gonna talk English now, or are you just gonna throw me back in the trunk? Translate driver's speech. Turn on the radio. Really? Okay.
Ulica wygląda jak droga do horyzontu.
Man, that sounds clear.
Legła nadzieja popepa mnie do wciąż.
But it's not English.
Wychyla się me, by nigdy zofę. Dzieja misja. I'm sitting here, my gaze.
You speak English now? Did I get the right station? You speak English now. How did I? Yeah, I'm fascinated more by how do you speak English now?
No,
Yes.
sorry. I could of course back in the real world, but it doesn't seem to have come with me into this place.
You seem to be speaking English now. But we're speaking.
To me, this sounds like Arabic. I guess it depends on one's perspective.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's a pretty cool
as long as
translator.
you're not going to start shouting at me again, it's an improvement.
Nope. I'm not going to shout you. How did I get into the trunk of your
How
car?
would I know? It's not even my car.
What? Well, why are you driving it
No
then?
idea. I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too. You don't want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep.
You were in the trunk too? So if you didn't kidnap me, I know you're the next guard. I know it. I know
What
it.
do you mean? Whose guard? Yours?
Yeah. Every driver, it turns out, we've met before. So why don't you just tell me what? Yeah. I've met
Now
all
I know
the other
you
drivers.
must be an English speaker. The only people in the world convinced that every story revolves around them. Who are you, anyway?
I asked you first. Nanny boo boo. What's your name anyway?
I'm not sure, actually. But
How do
here,
you forget your own name?
it's funny. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir.
Okay. Why is that funny? I'm called Copernicus.
Huh?
Copernicus. Yeah, Copernicus.
Suddenly, this doesn't seem so arbitrary.
Oh yeah? What makes you say that?
Never heard of Ibn al-Shatir? A famous astronomer. I guess you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy. In many ways a predecessor to...
Copernicus?
Yes, that's right.
Funny, that's my name. I'm here anyway.
Copernicus. Al-Shatir. Two iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun revolved around the earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe.
You don't say.
Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm not part of yours. You were trapped in the trunk, where I've been many times.
Really?
It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours.
I find this hard to wrap my head around. How is that possible? Yeah, I'm not
Takes a leap of
wrapping my
faith, I know,
head around this.
to admit that we both exist.
Well, of course we exist. I'm here. I opened your window, right? Taking a little scenic break. Tap the driver to continue. So, there's the desert. And we're riding with Sayed. I think that's how you say his name, Sayed. Who is been in the trunk with me. I was kidnapped and now I'm here. Riding with my kidnapper, who has also spent time in the trunk. Fantastic. Let's go on, Sayed. This is just getting wild. Do you know the man with many eyes?
Man with many eyes? No.
Yeah, have you
I've
heard of
run
him?
across many strange things recently, but not that.
So who are you running from then?
From wars, from bombings, from the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles. On the
Oof.
news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen. But it's the
Not here in the
gangsters
desert.
that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
What did they do to you? You look fine, honestly. How did you wind up in this place? Yeah, how did you wind
I'm
up
one
here?
of the ones who didn't make it. Not all the way.
No?
I'm stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep.
How did your journey start?
The El Mahdi army. They called themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law, because he worked as a translator for the US military. Neighbors warned us we should move, and so we did, twice.
Twice?
Yes, twice. No sooner had we moved the first time than neighbors started telling us that we should move again.
Really?
That there were people looking for us.
Maybe your neighbors just didn't like you. Sounds terrifying.
By this point, we already felt a bit like exiles. And once you're in
Well-
exile, you never stop being one. The hard part will always be leaving our first house. That's the house I grew up in. The backyard
Hey, buddy, you're
where we
speeding.
used to sit and tell stories.
That said
where we would
35
pick
back there.
oranges from our own orange tree.
What happened at your next home? Have you heard of the old apartment rule? I gotta ask
The
about the
what?
old apartment rule. Guess you haven't met Hops then.
A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal. And that's when they came back and picked me up. 2 days later, when I woke up in a Baghdad hospital, I found out that they dumped
Is
me
it
off
getting
there
darker?
and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident.
Did you? So was that the moment that you
Yes.
decided to leave?
After that, I couldn't stay.
You tell him about your escape. Oh, you haven't asked about my story yet.
What is your dream about?
Not sure. Maybe just relationship
Breakup?
troubles.
That's it?
Or maybe kidnapping, maybe
Ah,
worse. I don't
that's
really
more like
know.
it. Who has been kidnapped?
My
Who's
girlfriend.
this person that's
Or-
been taken away from you?
I guess it's my girlfriend.
Do you have
I
a
think it
photo?
is. I do.
Who knows?
I do. Right here. Look, this is it. That's the photo.
Maybe I've seen her somewhere along this highway.
Yes, there's a photo in my backpack. The one I just got out. Showed to the driver.
I know her. The same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few
it's
miles
getting
back.
darker in here. That's not her. That's a
decoy?
decoy.
What kind of game are you playing here?
I'm not playing the game. It was supposed to be a trap. It backfired. What were you doing at the gas station? I guess yeah, it
I'd say.
backfired.
You're lucky nobody got hurt.
Yeah, I guess so. She's not in danger. I don't know about this whole thing. Was her idea?
Yes.
Is she in danger?
That's right. There was a scene there at the gas station. She was being questioned by two men. She seemed to be explaining herself, pointing at the empty passenger seat in her car. They didn't really seem interested in her, though. They were more interested in the empty car seat.
Huh. What did they look like?
One man was wearing an orange vest. He seemed to be in charge. Another shorter guy next to him. Mean looking, like a shrew.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito? Orange vest, so it was all a trap?
A trap? So, they were looking for you?
I don't know. I think so.
Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck.
You think so? The main guy. Did you happen to notice if he had a bracelet with circles around his arm? Oh yeah, many
No,
eyes.
I didn't get a look. I
Oh.
just heard one strange
That's
thing they
disappointing.
said. That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers. They were going to find him.
Nope, still got all 10. 8 fingers.
Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits maybe.
8 digits, it's me, I have his phone.
Ah,
Oh, 8
and
digits.
You wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you, would you?
Yeah, that's me, but I don't want to tell you about that. No.
Well, if they were chasing you... Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly?
Yeah. Well, we're in a desert, so...
I don't know, but the weather also seems to be turning suddenly. Turn on
Yeah,
the
well,
radio
I've been noticing
and
it's
see
been
if you
getting
can find
darker.
the weather report.
Sure.
My
Whoa,
God! Get
what
that thing off the window!
What
Get it
the
off!
hell?
Get it off!
How do I get it off? Escape the tumbleweeds. Oh my God! Look at this thing. That is Oh my gosh!
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Interstate Riddle Hour. Dr. Zest, the Central Valley's
There we go, it's
favorite
getting
raisin
brighter.
roller, welcomes you to
Oh
a daily
my
hour of
God!
suspense and mystery.
What the
With
hell?
baffling riddles and maddening hints.
Nope,
that
wrong
will
way,
leave
wrong
you
way.
Scanning the
Nice and
highway
bright,
for
nice and
answers
bright.
And questioning.
Nope.
Sunny skies.
Oh, there it was.
Sunny.
Suddenly, it's sunny.
Please go
It's
away.
not working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
What? Okay. Lightning. Lightning sounds good. Lightning.
Level
Ooh.
3 thunderstorm.
Oh, how y'all like that?
60
Thunderstorms.
gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure
Oh.
those outdoors, as well
My
as damage homes
God.
and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Power outages are possible.
That is so
For your
creepy.
protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are level 3 thunder. Level 3 thunder. It's a sleazy level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
There it
Looks
is.
like tornado conditions now. Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the cup, but it's
We
not
shouldn't
strong
be
enough.
driving towards it. Oh my god, this is so creepy. This is some Twilight Zone shit right here. I guess we need to change the station again, huh? Let's find a good one.
Warning, tornado 20 feet from car.
Oh god.
Tornado warning.
Oh, finding the right station is hard.
Warning, tornado 40 feet from car. Warning, tornado.
It worked. Oh,
We
good.
got him.
riddance.
Yeah, and a tornado just went right over us. Wild, doing 35 miles an hour.
Look, that was very strange, even for this place.
You think? What was that all about?
I don't know. It seemed they were spying, searching for
Spying?
something. Did you notice? What do you
What was
know
I
about
supposed
these
to
guys?
notice?
The ones who are after you.
The leader has lots of eyes, like 10. I have their business
Oh.
card.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's sure, it's in my backpack. Business card, right there.
Balkan tours.
Yeah, Alcantors. Alcantors. You
Not
know them?
directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met. He had made
don't
it through
say.
to Europe, but then had come back to get his family. But that's another story. He had come across these Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program to help refugees, promising to help them. But no one who accepted their help was ever seen from again. People just disappeared. And it
That's
wasn't
not
just
good.
people in the refugee community either. Tourists too. There were strange stories.
What kind of... My girlfriend was there last summer.
Did she mention anything about this Balkan tours to you?
No, she never mentioned that one to me.
I guess merely the fact that you ever saw her again suggests otherwise.
Well,
Still,
obviously.
it seems like a connection.
I think she met him somehow and has been texting him.
Well, I hope she hasn't fallen into their hands. Some of the stories circulating around refugee camps in Serbia at this time. I only heard bits and pieces. Nothing very clear. Mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. People losing their minds and never coming back.
Well, that sounds terrifying. The man with the
Yes.
mirror eyes?
People who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it. Watch out for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms full of ice.
I need to do something to help her.
Well, my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety. They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no
Probably.
mistake.
I mean, unless those
these
are just
guys
regular
are
around here.
dangerous.
What's the worst that can happen if this is a dream?
Well, we've all been in a dream we've wanted to wake up from, but couldn't.
Yes.
Right?
I suppose so.
Let's just say there are people who thrive on that fear and have ways of keeping you from waking up.
Like Freddy Krueger?
Exactly. What did you do to these guys anyway? Why you?
I don't know. But there is this box
Right.
they're after.
Where did you get the box?
My girlfriend gave it to me.
They must be worried
Obviously.
about what's inside.
What is
Worried
inside?
it will expose them. All the
Do
things
you know
they've
what's
done
inside the box?
to her and to all the other people they've hurt.
So what's the plan? Where are we going then?
I wish I knew. Even if I make it to my destination, I'm still not home. That's
The clouds are going
what
away.
it means to be an exile.
Oh, it's a bummer. That is a bummer. Where are we going exactly?
My niece, Nadia, used to ask me that question all the time. Where are you going, uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving. Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed.
What'd you tell her?
The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime. I told her the truth. Not the truth, but the truth wrapped in the blanket of a story.
You don't say. Nadia's story. Ha! Look at this.
There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would
Fiji.
train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home, where the sky was farther from the earth, where the pandanus tree can grow high enough to be woven. So, they left this land right under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to stand up straight.
Well, they look pretty
The other
rough.
Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard. But there was one problem: earthquakes. Terrible earthquakes, as frequent as rains during the springtime in this country. All because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break.
What is that?
But the Fijians adjusted. They built their entire civilization out of rubber. Rubber
All those houses look
with
like
rubber
faces.
beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that. She wanted a story about good and evil, the kind of story children like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes.
Okay, I'm still not really sure how that whole story is relevant to anything about me finding my girlfriend, but let's keep on. What happens in the fairy tale version?
So, Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth. A dragon with a splinter in its toe, whose terrible roaring causes the earth to break. Nadia slays the dragon and saves the people by uttering a magic spell. Gonothi Seauton.
Okay. What does she say?
Gonothi Seauton. It's actually Greek. Rolls right off the tongue, no?
Kanoti Seoton?
Okay. That was interesting. Can you say that again?
Sure. Noti Seoton?
All the mirror eyes closed.
This is the spell Vernon said I'd need? What do the words mean?
I'm not sure. I think something about closing eyes.
I'm not closing my eyes. Have you seen the eyeballs come up earlier? Sounds
Seems
like
like
what
it.
I need.
And look, that's not the spell's only power. The card. There's a phone number on it now.
Saltake, is there? Oh yeah, look at that. 507-555.
Do you know what this means? I think you're
no.
ready to make a certain phone call.
Oh yeah, to Balkan Tours. It's the same number that was on my girlfriend's phone.
Ready to put your spell to use?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good.
Let's
do you have a phone?
I do. It's not mine though, it belongs to the
Even
waitress.
better. So, here's the plan. You call them and tell them you want to sign up for a tour.
Okay. A tour? What
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
tour?
A tour of the Badlands, whatever. Just something to get close enough to them. To find
Okay.
out what's going on.
Okay.
Here's
I'm
the
with you
thing.
so far on your plan.
If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything is good. But if they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. Take it from me. They tell you someone you care about is in danger. But don't believe it. If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But
Yeah.
if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there. Are you ready?
I guess so. Why not?
Dial
Let's
the
do
number.
this. Let's do it. We'll dial the number. Let's get the phone out. Call the number. We're calling. We are calling. It's ringing. It's ringing.
Yeah.
Is this Balkan Tours?
Yep. What can I help you with?
I'd like to take out a tour of the Badlands.
That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90?
Are we near the Argus guy? Yeah, yes. Yes, I am.
All right. I'll pick you up in an hour.
An hour. Okay, pick me up.
You don't have a car, do you?
How did you know that?
Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an
The
hour.
wind. It's because I had the window down, isn't it? Darn it, I should have had the window up. Where do we meet exactly?
Don't worry about that.
We'll roll the window up.
I'll be waiting for you once you land.
Okay. Did you catch all that?
So, it worked then?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Are you fading away? Why are you transparent? What? Oh my gosh, I think so. It's hard to tell.
I think you'll be fine. Just keep the spell close at hand. And
If
remember,
you
if they
disappear,
start telling you someone close had been hurt, it's a trap.
yeah, I got that. But someone's got to drive the car. I remember.
Isn't that how these things normally work in the stories of this country?
Oh, what are you
Other
talking
characters
about?
shows up, impart some
You're-
hard-earned
oh my
wisdom,
gosh.
then conveniently
You're almost completely
fades away.
gone. Who's driving the car? Don't fade away. I need your help.
It's a
Who's
few minutes
driving the
before
car?
3:30 in Istanbul. There's another raft waiting. Another try.
Oh, don't leave me.
Don't worry, my friend. You have allies all along this road, even
That's-
in the cars of enemies. I've left something for you.
An envelope. I think.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.